Alright guys, so this is Omega. Remember him, guys? He did the Mermail for you guys. It's part of Team Truth. So, what you got here, Omega?
Today we'll be doing our throwback deck.
Oh, Throwback Thursday?
Yeah, actually. So today I want to show you my Tele-DAD deck.
Oh, you took it back to 08.
Yeah. Believe it or not, a couple of friends I had over the weekend, they was playing GOAT. So I said, hey, it would be fun. I have Tele-DAD. I want to try Tele-DAD versus GOAT, see which was the best format. Believe it or not, it was back and forth. It was pretty fun though. So.
And who came out victor?
Tele-DAD all the way!
Yes, believe it or not, guys, Tele-DAD was actually the best deck. I was playing competitive back then with that. I even mixed it up with a Stardust Assault mode. That shit was annoying.
That shit sounds like cancer.
Alright, so let's see how this looks.
Alright.
So
start with the main deck. First we have 2 Dark Arms.
Oh my god, Dark Arm at 2.
Secret Rest.
Ooh, loving it.
See, I have the first heads, but my brother won't let me use them.
Yeah, those are my first heads. I have to hold on to them, guys.
So you run 2 Dark Arms. He was literally the best card of that format.
He was naughty, boy.
Pretty much, he came out and said, oh god, I win games. And especially once you get 3 Darks, I think you just kept filling up the graveyard with Dark Monster. It was insane. This card is broken. I wish it would come back to 2.
Oh, you and I, bro. I want it back at 3 so we can go back to Dad Return.
Believe it or not, I personally think if this card goes back to 2 and a lot some of his cards in here probably would get unbanned like Stratos, I will rebuild this deck.
I want Stratos back.
I think this deck will still be broken. So yeah, 2 Dads.
2 Dads. Big Daddy D.
Second, another boss monster, 1 Caius.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, you only play Caius really because he was out to the big monsters. Back then, everyone was running Spirit Reaper, so he was definitely out. You banish the Spirit Reaper and then take 1,000.
Yep. And also, he could also end the game if your opponent was less than 1,000. You banish himself, you burn your opponent.
Yeah, that I remember that. That was annoying.
Good old days. I miss the good old days.
Now, for the original of this Synchro Spam, 3 Malicious.
Ooh.
Oh, this card is broken. That's all it really is.
I was so happy when it got off the ban list and got back to put the 3, and I was so happy, but Tele-DAD still couldn't come back because we needed everything back.
Yeah, Tele-DAD had literally just broken cards, you know. But this was always just used for instant synchros, and he made, and this Link for he would probably be the best card Link format too. Because he's an instant just Link.
And you can actually be able to recycle him back.
Yeah, so you could just keep playing with this card.
Oh man, insane.
I might consider that for next Link deck. Who the hell needs Go for when Malicious?
Oh, you heard that, guys? He's getting a Link idea with this.
For your Destiny / E-Hero engine, the real MVP of heroes.
He needs to go back to 3.
No, this card broke. Stay bad. This card is ridiculous. I think with this card back out, him with Shadow Mesa is just like this is AIDS.
No, come on, you guys, come on. What was the saying everybody says? Bring my nigga Stratos back.
Free my nigga Stratos.
Free my nigga Stratos. Exactly. Get him out of prison.
It's funny. Everything else got the ban list, and he's still bad. I feel so bad for you, Stratos. Second, I only played 2 Diamond Dudes.
Okay.
I know some decks play 1, but 2 I felt was a perfect count.
I was playing 1 at one point, yes.
Yeah, I felt it too, because 2 you do want to see the card, even if he's searchable with Stratos. But so even with 2, he was another Destiny draw target.
That is true.
So
that is true.
And free Destiny draw and free loss is just broken. The 1 Doom Lord.
I loved this guy back then. Oh, he was amazing.
I mean, he's a good card. Wait, he was to get rid of card magnet cards.
Yeah, he was target. He was. You know what started him? It was the mirror match. At first, when people first built Tele-DAD, nobody thought about Doom Lord right away.
True.
And then when they saw the mirror match, they're like, we gotta get their Dark Arm off the board so I can do my shit.
I mean, I don't remember last time I checked, he actually stopped GBs too because he would banish them. So they couldn't tag out.
It was funny. Oh man, I miss these good old days.
Second, my second one was 1 Dark Grapher and 1 Armageddon Knight.
Okay.
These are just your foolish target just to pitch the Malicious, legs, Dark Monster unit to them. He was this, and this was like the best.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're playing 1 because I remember I was playing 2.
I think 1 is perfect card because you don't want to always open this card either.
True.
And remember, because back then, all you use, he was a free special summon, but if you had 2 of these in your hand, he was just a regular normal summon, which took up another slot.
True.
But he was like one of the best cards in that format. I remember he was like freaking $50 at one point.
Yep. Trust me, it was hard for me to get my place up.
I do, just so you know, I know this is the reprint, but I do have the original. I just have to look for it. Second, One Plague.
Oh, Plague. This was MVP back then.
This was MVP. This card.
That was our level eater.
It was. He was instant 2-synchro because you would normal summon sing him the malicious, then top deck can't play the malicious, sing malicious again. You had Stardust and Thought Ruler or Stardust and Red Dry. This card was just broken.
It was nuts.
It was. Technically, thank God of Mega at 6 back then because 6 could have just been AIDS. Him and malicious.
Oh,
that's
man.
another thing too. Also, Plague also help you unbreak the malicious. So say you drew 2 of these,
You put
and it's
him
one of
right
those,
back
you put
on
him right
top
back on the top of the deck, and he's not playable again.
Insane. Wow, good old days.
For my Psychic Engine, I had double Krebons and 1 Psychic Commander.
That was the ratio. Yeah. Some people played 3. Yeah, some people played 3.
Some people played 3 and didn't play this at all. Or people played 3 and still played 1.
That's
I
what
think
I did.
2 and 1 is perfect. Because technically you don't want to brick with this card either.
That's true.
I mean, yeah,
True.
well, remember, this deck plays the life ones for almost 3 of their track cards.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just another burn, but he stopped attack, so he stopped getting OTK. And he was, again, to deal with problematic cards, like he PQ'd you by 500. Oh, no, my mouse is bigger than you.
Exactly. I remember you made me reminisce on my Super Kraybons.
Technically, look, he's level 3, just like the Ghost Soldier.
Yep. That was our Ghost Sword.
Second, because we didn't have Twin Twister back then, guys. So, Breaker.
1
Breaker.
Yep, that was our MST, Twin Twister.
MST, so well, my MST was at 1 at the time. So he was the other option to blow up back row. Card. This is a good
And
card.
he came out as a beat stick.
And he was a beast. He was 1900. That's pretty big back then.
Damn, I
For
remember.
level 4. Second, 1 Snipe Hunter.
This guy was insane.
This card was broken. This
Yeah.
card was back then. He was the only card I got over Stardust.
Yeah, because it was a 50-50 chance that he was going to snipe starters.
Pretty much it. He wasn't a guaranteed card, so
wasn't
he got
guaranteed.
over cards that said that negate and destroy. Second, I don't know if I'm going to destroy you, so yeah.
Oh man, Snipe Hunter.
Second, another one of the best card of the deck.
Yes,
Senge.
with the original effect.
The original effect. Senge, pretty much this whole deck was just searchable by Senge. Literally everything.
Malicious to get the G draw. Oh man.
He only cards he couldn't really search was the Shadows and the
Grappa.
Grapha. Everything else, and the Breaker. But everything else, search.
Except for the boss monster.
The scary part, guys, he can even search Malicious to make your D draws live.
Yeah, that's why I was just saying it's crazy. He would give you the draw power if you don't have it.
I also played 1 Dark Grapha. Dark Grapha. No. Oh, guys, I realized I just made a mistake. So I actually have 2 Plague Spreaders.
There's 2 Plague Spreaders. Two.
Not 3, not 1. I had it mixed in the back. My bad. Well, yeah. 1 Necro Gardener again. Another pitch fodder for Dark Grapha. Armageddon Knight. Also stop OTKs. Stop you from getting hit.
Directly or anything to save like your Dark Arm or your starters.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That was it for the monsters.
So we got spell lineups.
For the spells, the MVP of this deck, 3 emergency teleports.
Yes.
This was the best card in this deck. Like, it got your Krebons and your Psychic Commander. It's instant level 8 and level 7 Suicune players. This card was
bro.
I wish back then Bios existed.
Oh no.
See,
If
like,
Bills existed,
Bios
that
would have made
would
this
have
deck broken.
they would have emergency banned the day the cards came out.
True. Next, for your draw power,
Yes.
3 D draws.
Oh my god, the originals, first head. Look at that, guys. Originals, first head. I wish it came ultimate.
What? This card can also the card worth more than what it was. D draw, so you draw your 2, also get the malicious out your hand, so you can
start
take your
getting the
play.
plays.
Also give it like these dead cards too, like say if you have something that's already you have these in your hand, you have D draw. Another draw too, just to fill the deck faster.
Oh,
Also too, if Diamond Dew pitched it, it was free.
Without a cost.
Once you pitched the next turn, it became a free pot of greed.
Yep, it wasn't no cost to it. That's what I miss. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that was just scary.
I lost to a man match, guys, in that one day when somebody ripped the Diamond Dude and D-Draws.
It's true. The next best card because everything's just freaking dark. 3 Allures.
Yes.
Like this deck,
no.
honestly, I will personally say has equivalent draw power to Blue Eyes because there's 6 draw powers in here.
Yeah.
And then if you're a Diamond, it became free. Like I had no pitch. I don't have to pitch.
Insane.
Okay,
The
this
draw
deck,
power
this
back
deck
then.
draws. It's just deck.
Imagine if
deck,
Upstart Goblin. No, Upstart Goblin was up. No, Upstart Goblin wasn't up. Oh man.
Next. 2 rotos.
Yes. This needs to come back to at least 2 to 3.
No, that card's broken.
I need it for synchros.
Well, yeah, Super Synchro, but also Goki's a thing, and they'll abuse the hell out of
That's
this
right,
card.
Gokis are warriors. Oh my gosh, you're right.
And there's a lot of decks that just use Void that's just free. Like, this whole deck was just searchable by everything. Like, everything searches deck.
Oh my god.
For my 1-ups, I played 1 MST, 1 Heavy, 1 Brain Control, 1 Monster, and the best card, 1 Cold Wave.
This I really miss. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This would shit on True Dracos.
This was shit on everything.
Like,
True Dracos, Zoos, all of that.
I missed this. We need this back. So, other than Stratos, bring my nigga Cold Wave back.
This card is out. Headache Zone to be a thing.
That is so true.
Because if you play Headache like Cold Wave, you should just scoop.
Would they be able to bring it out of the grave? Your opponent cannot play or set.
Yeah, they can still
bring it out from the grave.
But if I'm going first and I Cold Wave you, you should just scoop down.
Scoop it up. Oh man.
So now for my does it for the spells, not for my traps.
The best. The traps is what made this deck so insane.
So for the 1-ups, I played 1 Crush Card Virus.
Original text.
Pretty much, this would hurt everything back then. Basically, every deck had 15 much or higher, and it crippled so many decks. And GBs hurt from this, like, really bad.
Of course. Yep, it did.
Back then, yeah, GBs, Light
I
Storms.
was playing Synchrons and messed up my Synchrons. You know, it messed up a lot of decks back then.
He out of JD. He interject the dragon. That's pretty much what was the main goal. That get rid of you. For next 1-up, 1 Phoenix Bus, I guess, 0 Pragmatic Plays.
Champ pack.
Yep. 1 Tarantu.
Okay.
And oh my god, this card was so broken and sad as bad. 1 Trap Dusher.
Trap Dusher. Oh my gosh.
Just so you know, that the amount of things you could do with this card is ridiculous. If this card was illegal in this format, oh my god.
I think a lot of decks would be playing it. I would play
this would be a staple in everything.
That's so true.
I give you knowledge of your opponent hand, and I got the picture card so you can't use it? No.
Yeah, I know you
Is that a diagram you had? Cute.
Good old, oh man, those are the good old days when we used to just do that.
Oh my god, the best card. I swear to god, guys, this card can't come back. That would Draco's alive, because they would abuse the living hell out of this card.
And what's that?
2 of
Oh yes, oh my gosh, guys.
This card is worse than vanities. Like,
remember this shit with Vayu Turbo? Oh my gosh, yes, you are absolutely right.
True Dragos can't have this. This card is absolutely busted. Like,
amazing, I love it, I miss it.
And what makes it worse, Material Shot, so basically, you can play this, I can negate your whole board and trip it off. Like, guys, that's broken.
Yo, guys, you want to hear something really funny that happened in Toronto? So, a friend of ours, Caesar, who was in the hotel, he was going through Omega stuff, and he saw this card in there. He's like, he read it, and he's like, yo, Omega, what is wrong with you? You should be playing True Draco, should be playing this, let me get this. And I'm like, Omega turns around, he's like, yo, it's banned. He was like,
this card is Omega bad. Like,
it was hilarious.
Dude, how we saw that? This card... True Draco would be gone.
I'm telling you, Caesar's face was priceless.
Technically, I'm not gonna lie. If this card was out, I don't think nobody would be playing Zeus right now.
I don't think anybody would be playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I wouldn't even be playing.
It's gonna try to kill Pop.
Oh man.
That card's one. I know OCG has it at 1, but I wish we had it.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Best card in this deck. Triple Solemn Judgment.
Oh my gosh.
This is literally the best solemn card known to man. It's not like Swarming or Strike. It's like, I don't care what how much life points you have. This card was always activatable. Like, it's just half of whatever you had and negate anything.
Oh my god.
This card is absolutely insane. This card is beyond broken.
Oh man.
Oh my god, this card is 8.
Oh man, you just really brought back memories.
That's it for the main deck.
Okay.
For the extra deck.
Here we go. Who's the MVP in here?
So back then we didn't have a lot of synchros, so pretty much when you played Tele-DAD, you pretty much used what you had.
Yeah.
So basically, we played double Red Dragon Archfiend.
Oh yes.
This is basically the biggest monster in the game at one point. Yeah. It was 3,000 beater. And he pretty much got over all those defensive plays, so we had the Spirit Reapers and Marshmallow and stuff. He was the out to it, because he just punch it, die.
And it wasn't even a problem.
Yeah, and he was 3,000, like that's pretty big to get over. one Colossal Fighter,
Wow, I haven't seen that in so long.
right? And then some people play 2 in their build. I prefer only play 1.
He keeps coming back anyway.
Yeah, because he just coming back. He recycles himself. That's all we use him for.
Mm-hmm.
And then not to mention, 95% of his deck is Warriors, so he gained like a shitload of attack for. I remember back then when Synchron's created this loop with him and Armory on.
Oh my
and
god,
it was
yeah,
like,
I used to do
punch,
it.
I win duel.
I used to do it, yep. Oh man, you need a hidden armory for it though, guys.
Yeah,
You did it.
that card was broken. Next I played one Thought Ruler.
Oh my goodness, throwback. Yes, he was back on the shit.
Yeah,
Couldn't
he was
target him.
broken, like, because basically back then everything target.
Yeah, mainly
Like
was target
literally
shots.
everything target. Brain control.
Phoenix Wind Blast.
Wind Blast. All this stuff, he just negate. And also, he got the Wind Blast, he keep increasing your life points too, so you can keep paying for these solemn judgments and stuff.
So true, so true.
The best card of the deck that made Tele-DAD what it is. Triple Stardust Dragon.
My baby, guys.
This, back then, guys, this card was so expensive. It literally got over literally every
I
card.
remember going to the sneak with my old crew, and I picked up a Stardust, guys. The kid valued it really low. I picked it up, but at the sneak peek, people were selling him at $250 to $280. I will never forget first sight. And I felt bad for the kid because he asked for it back, and I was being nice, and I gave it back to him. But I left right after. I was so disappointed.
Card is broken.
I love Stardust.
By the way, it's my brother's favorite card, guys.
Yep, that's my favorite. That's exactly.
It's not Firewall, it's Stardust.
Stardust. Firewall is right underneath Stardust.
Next card. This card back then, oh my god, Magic got errata. One Dark Strike Fighter. This card,
I've been Blackwings.
This card was an OTK by itself. Basically, you will punch, send both monsters, and you win. But this card, I remember there was an OTK with this. I forgot what deck it was that played it.
It was Blackwings.
No, it was another deck that had 4 monsters and it just shot him off.
Oh, I don't remember.
And I was like, wow, this, and they kept pointing it too. And I was like, this card is broken. Like, who made this card?
I'm so mad they errated it.
Yeah, they errated it now.
And it's cool. You got the original print, so that's awesome. Amazing.
This deck is original print super. It never came any higher rarity.
No.
It was actually a really good sync.
A lot of people didn't think it was gonna be good until it came out.
First ads. Next, MVP of all that. Even today, this card is absolutely just broken. One Blacklist.
My baby Akiza. Oh my.
This is what,
that was our JD.
This is the G. This is Dark, because Dark Regeki was gone.
No,
not the
Dark Hole.
Dark Hole. Well, Regeki is banned too, man. That's the
Dark Hole and Regeki was banned, yeah.
So this was the boy. Like, this is my Kaiju Slumber.
Oh my goodness.
And I am rebornable, like.
Oh man, but you know what? A lot of people didn't forget, because me playing Synchrons, I played Gold Boat. So a lot of people just summon her to blow up, and then I would summon her and not blow up. People would laugh, and they wonder why, and then I remove Gold Boat, put your shit into 0 attack, and punch you. Because a lot of people forget about her second effect.
She's broken.
She was busted.
Next, before you got eroded, one Goyo Guardian.
Oh man, he was the best.
Before Brio, this was the best synchro out.
Mm-hmm.
He was a level 6, he was level 628. Like, he's bigger than Stardust.
That was the problem. That's how you get over
the
Stardust.
funny part, you play the mirror match, you play this, a punt, run over their Stardust, and you take it. It was just like the funniest thing ever.
Good old days.
Next, we played 2 Gaia Force of the Earth.
They used them just as a beat stick.
Yeah, just a beat stick. I prefer to play 2 Gaios on one of these, but unfortunately I have 1 Gaio guys. So another player you play, Magical Android. She was just used to pretty much keep increasing her life points so you could keep paying for oppression. Basically, her and Thought Ruler made oppression like the best card in the deck, because you just kept having life points to pay for everything.
That's so true.
And Thought Ruler was just hard to go because
there was times when I summoned her in desperate measures, when I'll just go summon Necro Gardener and then eat Telly for clear bonds and sink, and I'll have a 24 hitter right there and then gain life right
at against 600
at the ankles. Yeah.
And second, since you have Psychics in the deck, sometimes you'll gain more than 600 a turn. So you can play her and Telly the monster, and you'll gain 12.
You gain 12. Yep.
These two, the next 2 cards I play. This is the deck that was actually trying to kill Tele-DAD. And it was funny because people, when you play Brain Control and then
Mind Control?
Brain Control and Monster Reborn in their deck, you can just play them on the other side of the field, and their effects are good. Their effects are really good. So during the time, GBs was one of the second best decks. So you play 1 Hurt and 1 Gazaris.
Because you go contact.
So basically, imagine taking their Brain Control, their best DRA, and then Monster Reborn in one of their GBs and playing Gazaris.
And then popping 2 cards on their board.
They pop 2 cards on their board.
And even if and what's good is that I remember when you summon it, they have choices to solemn it, And then you get rid of one of their solemns, or if that's the only solemn they have back row, you got rid of that bait, and now you can go off with the rest of the Tele-DAD stuff.
It's funny, because I was just broken, because even if you killed it, you Monster Reborn, as you come back, you still pop 2 cards. I was like, that's free.
The good old days. And then Herc, oh man, just negated everything.
Yeah, Herc just negated everything. Herc was broken for no reason.
Oh man, so do you feel like this deck should come back?
I personally feel like the deck, well, I wouldn't say the deck per se.
Damn it.
I think some of the cards should come back. Because if the deck came back, I don't know if I would have played against this deck with all these hand traps now.
Oh no, I want to. I'll be honest.
And then, to make it worse, I will probably play some of the sacrifices with cosmic cards. I could play Doc Destroyer and Dark Eclipse.
I would play 3 Solemn Judgments, 3 Strikes, 1 Warning.
See, now you're doing too much. You see all that? That's too much negation in one deck.
I would love that with a Stardust on board.
And second, this MSC will become Twin Twisters.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you can pitch the malicious and all that.
Yeah, you'll have more pitch fodder, which means Zangan and Necro Gardener, Plague, and malicious. Just be like, okay, what do I need you guys for?
And one more question: did you did you feel good playing old school when you was going up against GOAT? Like, did you feel like it was Yu-Gi days again?
Those actually, I won't lie. This playing against the GOAT format I played, it was a lot of fun. It was like, it brought me so many memories playing it, because like, I just remember the good old days. Just have to deal with this nonsense, like, like I remember like this. I won't lie to you guys. This deck was so broke to the point that literally half the Yu-Gi community quit Yu-Gi-Oh
because of
this deck, and people who had it pretty much had the money to get it. This deck, this card was literally almost $2,000 by himself.
It was expensive.
It was expensive.
I remember.
And then judgments were like almost 200 and shit. It was like when it was controlled by upper deck, this deck was so much money.
Yeah, it was. It took me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it took me a very long time to build the deck, but once I built it, I knew what I wanted to do, go competitive with it.
And when there was top of that too, when this deck was playing, Konami was like, we can't have this emergency ban this deck.
That was the
this
first
deck is too strong.
First emergency ban list. I will never forget those days, man. Those were the war wound days.
They thought their DAD return was bad. This deck was just, oh my god.
Yeah, before this one it was DAD return. DAD return was a problem though.
Don't get me wrong, if this deck had this commander and all that, this deck would have been complete AIDS. But this deck is cancer.
Alright. So thank you for the old school throwback Thursday.
Of course guys, anytime.
If you have any future old school decks you wanna put on the channel, just let me know and I'll put it up for them.
Yeah, cool. We encourage throwback Thursdays. It'll be interesting seeing some of the old formats. Also, it'll be interesting too to actually see the old format go against each other, or the old format versus the new format.
I'll keep that in mind. But thank you again, Omega. Appreciate it. Welcome back to the channel again.
Remember, support Team Truth, guys.
Support Team Truth. Hit that subscribe button, guys, and like the video. Later.